Hey everyone, Dershit this side. Welcome to Biosmosis. I hope you and your loved ones are absolutely fine and safe. In this particular session, I'm going to start with TIFR PYQ 2021, and this is the first part. In this session, we will cover some questions from general aptitude and biochemistry. So here I'm with the first question. So Covaxin by Bharat Biotech is an indigenous vaccine. So you know that this vaccine is found in India, right? Against COVID-19. So which type of vaccine it is? So the types of vaccine. So is a subunit vaccine or something like that. So encapsulated mRNA encoding the spike protein? No. Adenovirus? No. Inactivated SARS coronavirus 2? Yes. So this is a inactivated SARS coronavirus 2. So this vaccine is made from inactivating the SARS coronavirus 2 directly. Next question. A mosquito-borne disease was known to be prevalent in the foothills of a mountain of Africa. So this is your mountain, this is the foothill. So there are some people who are affected by this mosquito. However, over the last decade, the disease has increasingly been found among the people living in higher up the mountain. So now, after a decade, the mosquito is going to affect humans who are staying over here. Okay, what is the possible region? So guys, you might have known that the altitude, mosquito don't go to the higher altitudes, right? So here they are going to the higher altitude. That means the changes is carried out by global warming, right? So here we have to find out the global warming. Yes, yeah. The altitude, the altitudinal range of the mosquito has expanded due to the global warming. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is not a zoonotic disease? So zoonotic disease, what is a zoonotic disease? Which is transmits from a vertebrates to humans. Okay. So here, COVID-19, dengue fever, leprosy, all the diseases have a source, have a carrier, or have a repository which have a vertebrate vector, right? So all the disease have the vector which is a vertebrate, right? But the measles are not. Measles are transmit from human to human. Okay, so it is not a vertebrate animal. So basically we're talking about the vertebrate animal, not the humans. Okay, so it will transmit from vertebrate animals to humans. That is called a zoonotic disease. Next one. Oh, this is a lengthy question. Bacillus calmette-guerin is a BCG vaccine, okay? Primarily used against tuberculosis, you know that. Or you review a paper in which authors test if BCG vaccination can provide protection against COVID-19. Though they administered the BCG vaccine to 50 adults living in village, and 1 month later find that no one injected with BCG was sick with COVID-19. Okay, so what they do, they administer the BCG vaccine to 50 adults. Okay, so they have taken 50 adults who are staying in the village, and after 1 month, they find that no one injected with BCG was sick with COVID-19. So if at all some people are not taking this BCG vaccine, they got COVID. Okay, even though infections were recorded in neighboring villages. So they make the claim that BCG protects from the COVID. Right. So what they got, if here is a person who got the BCG vaccine, they are no COVID person. They are COVID negative. Okay. And they derive that BCG protects from the COVID-19. First of all, the sample size is very small. And the second thing is they have not taken any control. You can see in this paper, there is no control. So what is the main reason to reject this paper? Villagers may have moved and being infected. So that is a common thing. They can go to the neighboring villages and got infected. So that is not the reason for rejecting the paper. While data strongly supports that BCG vaccination prevents COVID-19, BCG is a vaccine, so it's likely to that a beneficial anyway. No, because the sample size is very small and we're not taking the control. BCG and the causative agent of COVID-19 is very different. One is bacterium and one is a virus. Yeah, that makes sense, but that may have some effect in other way, right? There must be some epitopes are same, something like that. So this is not a reason why we are rejecting the paper. The current study design doesn't support their claim there is no control group. Yes, this is the answer, right? There is no control group. Next, a DNA nucleotide pair has an average mass of approximately 660 Dalton. Write down the picogram amount rounded to the closest integer. So there are 6.4 into 10 to the power 9 nucleotide pair in human diploid nucleus, and Avogadro's number is this. Okay, so what is given to us? 660 Dalton. That means your 660 grams per mole. We have to find it in picogram. So picogram ka means 10 to the power minus 12 grams, right? So we have to find in that value. So the number of base pair 6.4 into 10 to the power 9 into 660. There are 660 Daltons. Okay, and we're dividing with Avogadro's number. So Avogadro's number is given as 6.0 into 10 to the power 23. So if at all you will calculate this, you will get 7.04 into 10 to the power minus 12. So it's nearly about 7 picogram. Okay, so the answer will be A, 7 picogram. Which amino acid may produce following titration curve profile? Okay, so phenylalanine, histidine, valine, leucine. So this is a pK1 value, pKr value, and pK2 value. So pKr value is 6.0. You must detect from the pKr value, the histidine have a very pKr value, the R group, near to your pH range, body pH. So that's why it is known as your buffer amino acid. So histidine will be the answer. In the below hydropathic plot of a protein, positive values are regions of the protein that are considered hydrophobic based on the primary amino acid. So these are the hydrophobic amino acids, and these are hydrophilic. So this is the hydropathic plot. Which type of protein this is? So these regions you can see, these are the proteins who are hydrophobic amino acids, right? So they must present inside the transmembrane. They are the transmembrane proteins, right? So here there are 7 transmembrane proteins. Okay, so first one is lipid anchored membrane protein. No. Multiple pass integral membrane protein. Yes, this is the answer, right? Cytosolic protein. No, because cytosolic protein must have this, and this is given that it is present in the plasma membrane, right? The hydrophobic amino acids present inside the plasma membrane. They are the transmembrane, right? I hope this session is helpful to you. I'll come up with the rest of the question in the next class. If at all you're liking the session, please like it, share it with your friends, and please don't forget to subscribe Bioosmosis. And don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you could get updated by all of the sessions. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Good night.